Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Nikki D
And Gianna H.
on YouTube. Basically, we're making a video today talking about a subject that's actually apparently kind of old on YouTube, but it just came to our attention recently. And so I wanted to talk about it, and then like if I know it was old, and then but like I think it's still bears mentioning, and it's the videos that are done by Daryl Stevens,
Washington.
Daryl Washington. Daryl Stevens, the guy from Noah's Ark. No, he's cool. Like we like him. But Daryl Washington.
It's just, mostly because, I'm not going to say anything that I heard, but it's mostly because I don't understand how you can go from like one race to like jumping. Like, to me, that makes no sense. I can understand if you like all races,
I have a Tyra
but
Banks forehead.
that's not cute. But,
I never noticed that.
it's just like, okay, I don't understand. And to me, I don't think that all Asian girls are the best. Like, I do find them to be attractive, but I find my black girls to be attractive. Like, if I came to terms of saying, oh, well, all black girls needed facial
So
feminization.
basically, I'm going to recap what he said. He said that all black girls are ugly, that they all need facial feminization, that none of them are passable, that without hormones or blah, 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 none of them are passable, that one or 10 out of every 100 black girls are passable, and that they're all ugly, they look like men, and blah, 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 blah. But what I would like to clarify, what I would like to point out is that he commented on her page talking about how sexy she was and how much he wanted to fuck and that comments are still there. You can go look for yourself. Then, just as well, am I clocking to you?
I guess so.
I don't want to read. That's not what this video is about. But I could if I was provoked. Don't you come to my page acting crazy, but that was just my little warning. I had to say that, like, basically he made comments about how Asian girls are the only ones that are completely passable, which I find to be just crazy. Gianna and I, for one, both of us we pass 365 days out of the year, honey. And then on
Okay.
top of that, like, we've been on hormones, but like hormones aren't going to give you facial feminization.
No, they're not.
And sweetie, I was passing before I started hormones. Hormones just added.
Yeah, it just made. Because to me, hormones just make you more confident. But not only that, every girl has to take hormones. Asian girls look like bricks in their face, white girls, Mexican girls, and if anything, to me, it's just like, okay, so we have to get all this facial feminization, but we're not the ones that's getting, lips. And I'm not going to say black girls ain't getting cheeks.
What I will say is this: is that I was really truly disappointed because Daryl Washington. I never really paid him attention, but like from the standpoint, from his pulpit of where he is in the world, what he talks about, like his experience of dealing with transgendered women and things like that. Like he's on a pulpit where he could say, hey guys, it's cool, it's okay, it's cool, it's all right to like trans women, and then talk about why all these reasons why why A, you're not gay if you like trans women, or B, if you like trans women, it's cool, da 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 da. This is what they do for you. This is how they are. He chose to be very negative, and I was just like, what is the point of that? Like it's like if you have nothing nice to say, why say something at all when you are a tranny chaser?
Yeah.
You are not. It's not like scoot over, just like I'm sorry, but you are a tranny chaser. It's not like everybody is like all over your jock. That's not the kind of world we're living in. You are chasing the trannies, and then I want to stress to my trannies, to my
Trans
sis,
woman.
my trans women, my sisters of the T. I want to talk to you. Copyright, don't bite. I made that up, by the way. But my sisters of the T, I want to talk to you. It is people like him. It is people like that bricked out bitch that was on his page, that white bitch that was sitting there talking about the 100 uglies. Like, bitch, you look like a man in a wig. I will clock you on a dark night at 200 yards coming out of 7-Eleven with a Slurpee.
Miss
Bitch,
Jay Leno.
Miss J. Leno.
Yes.
Bitch, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Okay.
Oh, girl. Whoo, child. But anyway, It's people like them that come into our community, into our society, and they break us down from the inside. They start wars from the inside. It's like the black community with the light skin and the dark skin, light skin versus dark skin. Now it's passable versus unpassable. I want to stress this to you, honey. Passable does not equal pretty. It does not equal pretty. You can be just as ugly as you want to be and still be passable.
Yeah.
Don't stress being pretty. Don't stress being passable. Be you. If you are passable, if you feel that you're not passable, honey, do what you feel you need to make that so. That's nobody else's place or business to point that out to you. That is inappropriate and that is foul. Him and that bitch are both foul.
Both
But
of the
like I
bitches.
said, I don't want to read.
Yeah.
That's not what this video is about at all.
I
But I
mean,
digress. Let me hold on. I'm not finished. Anyways, it's things like that. It's people like him that come in and then they make these videos and they make
notions
these
and shit.
comments and things saying stuff like that that tear us down from the inside and really make it hard for trans women everywhere to just be, to just live and feel beautiful from the inside. I want you to know, honey, if you have a Ted Danson forehead, if you have a forehead out to here, honey, you are a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know that. Don't let nobody, I don't care if you were the darkest of the dark or the lightest of the light, don't let nobody tell you that because you're wearing a wig or because you're wearing this or because you're doing that, that you're ugly. Fuck them and what they're going through.
Mm-hmm. Fuck them, the horse they rode on. I mean,
Saying.
it makes no sense to me, like for me to say, oh, that like I've already went through that, but pretty much, yeah, for him and that girl to say that, and then it's just like, okay, for one, you're letting a guy come between the sisterhood that we all pretty much have.
And see, we're not going to get anywhere as a people if we
No,
can't unite.
as trans
If we're
women, we're not.
exactly,
No.
exactly as trans women, we can't get anywhere if we don't unite, stand against people like that that want to come into our community and try to tear us down. That Jay Leno looking bitch is sitting there getting dicked down by him and talking about, I'm getting fucked by you.
What's
Bitch,
so special about his
what are you
case?
talking about? Who the fuck cares?
He's not paying you. He's not putting no food in your
But
house, no money in your
I know
pocket.
out there are trans women who are young and who don't feel passable, who feel like they hear stuff like that and they're like, well, there's no hope for me because people are gonna clock me if I go out. I get, well, I've been. I've been clocked before, honey, and life goes. She's been clocked
We
before.
all been. Most
Everybody's
every
been
trans
clocked
girl's been
before.
clocked
And life goes on. There is nothing wrong with it. It is a part of life. And it's who you are. And if you have a problem being clocked,
or being trans.
then maybe it's just not for
Not the
you.
life for you. I,
Like,
I mean, because you get clocked. I mean, we're not biological women. So, I mean, we alter our life to make ourselves happier and to be who we are as a person. But you're not a biological woman. So, like me, I have a deep voice. Okay, so I have that. I have to embrace that unless I want to go get my. I mean, I don't know. I don't have like the whole Adam's apple thing that they say the girls have, but I just have a lot of bass in my voice. So unless I want to get my voice tweaked or something, which why would I pay for that? I mean, if a man can't accept me for who I am now, then he shouldn't accept me. I don't need him. But it's more like if I was to get SRS, I would prefer to date a guy now. The fact that I am pre-op to know that he will be with me. That if I wanted to get my SRS, that I know he would still be with me versus going to go get it and thinking that I'm going to get a man. Because all men are dogs. It just depends on what dog you want to have
what
pretty
breed?
much which breed, which kind of dog you want to have, and how. Because you can't. I mean, you could train them certain ways, but you can't train them. I mean, you can't flip a guy. He's going to be who he is, and that's just how they're made, and you just have to stick with it and deal with what you have. But I mean, that's just how I feel. Is I don't feel like I'm just the best looking. Like I'm not the kind of girl that just be like, oh, I'm just bad. I'm just. I ain't gonna say I've never did it before. I just don't feel that way now. And it's just like I've already lived many years as a woman and being trans and went to high school this way. So I mean, basically what I'm saying is I'm comfortable with who I am. I mean, we all have our insecurities, but I'm comfortable. This is who I am. I
Well,
don't want to
yeah,
change for anybody. This is
definitely.
me.
So, just basically to my young trans women out there, don't listen to any people like that.
Mm-mm.
Trans sisters, sisters of the T, we need to stand together, unite against people in our community that are trying to tear us down so that we can move forward and prosper as a people. See y'all later.